Hello and welcome to another short drawing film. This week we're going to draw the 2026 Ferrari Formula 1 car, but because the regulations are so tight, I mean all of the cars have basically got the same sort of silhouette pretty much, but with a few tweaks to the side pods and things, you should be able to make this into any of the Formula 1 cars. But we're doing the Ferrari, so the first thing we're going to do is a front wheel over here. Make sure you leave plenty of room behind because they're very long, and quite a bit in front because the nose is quite long too. So draw lightly and a circle over here for your front wheel. However big your wheel is, use that measurement across there to measure 1 more, 2 more, 3.5 more before drawing your next circle. I think they're the same size these days, but it's very tempting just to draw the rear wheel a tiny bit bigger. Next we need the bottom of the car, which is this long straight line almost at ground level that's a tiny bit lower at the front than the back, and use the sweep of your arm to get a nice continuous line. The underside of your front wing is a little bit higher than that, but you can kind of follow the same direction. For the overhangs, at the front we need just a bit more than 1 wheel. That will give you a rough idea where the nose will be. At the back we need about half a wheel. There's a faint vertical line there for the rear wing. And now we've got some nice curves to put in. So the first one will start at the nose of the car, which is a bit lower than the centre of your front wheel, right over here. And it's going to come up, go behind your front wheel about there. It'll reach the top of its arch, just a little bit lower than the height of your front wheel, about here, and then it will drop down to meet the rear wheel about that kind of height. So try use the sweep of your arm to do a nice swooping arch shape through there. Next we need to work out where the airbox sits. And that's pretty much in the centre of the car, not quite. So find the middle of the middle point between your 2 wheels and come up from there and just slide towards the back ever so slightly before putting your vertical in. So it's just a bit to the right of your centre line. And for the height, we need a half a wheel. So go to the top of your front wheel, add another half a wheel on, come across, and that's going to be the height of your airbox. And for the rear edge of your airbox, you need a sloping line that almost points towards the centre of your rear wheel, but not quite, just a bit ahead of it there. And then joining those, we need to join those with a nice S-shaped curve. So something like that. And we'll just put our rear wing on. So if you come to a bit behind the centre of your rear wheel, put a vertical line in there. The top edge is a little bit lower than the height of your airbox, horizontal line there. You can turn that into a little rectangle, beneath which you kind of angle inwards. And then level with the centre of this rear wheel, we've got the diffuser kind of sticking out like a rectangle with another little triangle beneath. For the front wing, I think this will probably change a lot as the season progresses and as they start racing, but for now just some kind of an arch-shaped thing, and you can just finish off your nose as well. And we just need an area here to finish off, so coming down from our airbox, we need a small step, a little ramp. Yeah, so it's like a step and a ramp, and then this top surface can run along there. And then this top edge of this ramping section here also has a little S-shaped curve on it as well. It just runs to a point just below the top edge of your rear wheel. And then there's one last curve to put in, so we need to go find our air intake for the side pods, which is at about the 1 wheel back mark. Perhaps a little bit ahead of that. It's quite hard to make out, but I think it's just like a slot these days. And then from there we can see a kind of a downwards bulging section. It's probably housing the radiators and things in the side pods. And then one last curve to put in, which is just to give this nose some thickness. It's like make it into like a long pokey nose, something like that. Right, so there's our basic outline. At this point I would say you could probably change it to whichever car you want to do. But let's carry on with the Ferrari. We'll put the ground in so that our car's not flying in space. And then let's work our way along, just putting some of the smaller details in. And you can start to press a bit harder as well now, so we'll darken the underside of that front wing and the nose, just to show that it's an underside and not the top side. Behind the front wheel we've got various little winglets and vanes to direct the airflow. There's a rectangular shape here. And we can darken the underside of the car. And we can show the wheels on the far side of the car. Although it's so low, you wouldn't really see much unless you were right down on the ground level. It's good to put them in. It just gives you drawing a bit of depth. And we'll darken the floor underneath the car too, so that it looks like a shadow. If you leave the bits where the tyre makes contact, it just attaches it to the floor a bit better. You can darken the underside of this stuff a little bit. And let's see, what else do we need? We've got just above this rectangular thing here, we've got the halo device starting. So we've got an arch that comes up and then it runs into this level section here. Pretty straight. And you can kind of see it poking out in this hole here. And then just under here we've got some small wing mirrors. Can darken the underside of this air intake and the underside of the halo, which has a little step in. Various little things going on there. On top of the airbox we've got maybe a camera, or is that the camera here? Then we've got another little box there. And I think now we can probably do some graphics. I'm not going to write every little bit of text because that would just be too busy for this level of quick sketch. I'm just going to do very faint as I can, boxes, just to show where there are bits of text. Here we've got the Ferrari logo as well. So we've got just little bits of text here and there. There's a circular logo here. And colour-wise, running off this top edge here, we've got kind of a horizontal line which then wobbles over this bulge and runs up into the rear wing fin. And then there's a red and black division as well, so it's red above here. And there's the air intake, and under the air intake it becomes black. And then there's a diagonal section here which runs across towards just a bit higher than the centre of your rear wheel. Then we've got things like a shower logo, another little bit of text there, another little bit here, a number. A couple more stickers here. And I'm just going to add a bit of detail to these wheels. They seem to have discs on as well, which means you don't have to draw too much detail. Again, some stickers. there's some little aerials for the radio transmitters. And I think last of all, I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of shading. As lightly as I can and as tidy as I can, I'm just going to shade in the black areas with neat vertical hatching. It's very tempting because this is a bit repetitive to hurry it and go a bit scribbly. But I find for mechanical objects like vehicles, it's a good idea to be as neat as you can with your shading. But again, you want it as light as possible so that it doesn't distract from the main important lines of the car, which are the the main outlines of the various parts. I think these bits are black as well. Just a tiny bit of dark stuff in there. Dark in the underside here. Just for a bit of contrast, really. You just want a few little spots which are really nice and dark. Just so your drawing's got a nice mix of light lines and heavy lines. Just to emphasise a few of those nice swooping lines. And we'll call that done. I hope yours turned out okay. Let me know how you got on in the comments. And otherwise, if you could like and subscribe, that's always nice. And have a fantastic week. And join me for another film soon.